months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes and could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge, but I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. He keeps it on the design run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's the running back in the flat. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. And now they'll set up for the point after. BAT makes it 7-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Texas. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Look out, he's loose. Inside the 30. The 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Hand off to the right side. He's got room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Breaks free. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Don't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
It's 3rd down for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's got the 40. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Running through the tackle. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that previous play. A quick throw out left complete. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance, but they couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Over the middle, it's Winston. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
And he's got it, no problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. Short throw complete to the tight end. Great screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly they're in great position to get points.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The ball is loose in the backfield. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run the option. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
And there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Powering through.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
Inside deals now from the shotgun. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Longhorns moving quickly down the field here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a 1st down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, and it's incomplete. A little dope-off pass. Brings up 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the toss and heads left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Longhorns are in the red zone. Testing the right side here. runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Second and goal for the offense. QB sneak. They try to sneak it, but it goes nowhere. Defense rising up on the goal line. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They're going to run it here. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. But he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. The first play of the drive now from the 44. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Simon. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Simon. And will be smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Timeout is called by the defense as their first of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
17, Texas, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Heather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They get the second half started with a running play. He finds some space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work at the 44.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Receiver in motion now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Toss play, running right. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Toss play, back heads to his right. brings the ball to the 20-yard line.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
But they can make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to take off here. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise.
And here comes a deep shot. Hitchcock inside the 30, still on his feet. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. First snap in the red zone in this drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Third down after that running play. Can he make it to the marker? He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Heading for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The receiver grabs it. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll toss it to the right side. Breaks free. Powers through. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Longhorns keep the football on the move. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Simon. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, caught over the middle. They make the stop, but then lose the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Leads in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter.
31, Texas 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Designed quarterback run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pounding away with the run game. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Takes the handoff again. Past the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. There was no catching him that time.
Well, Chris, I was hoping we might get a competitive game down late in this football game, but after this touchdown, I think this one's over.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Bringing it out. It's Robinson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On first and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Offense comes out needing a score in this one-possession game. First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's another deep shot. Touchdown, Sooners. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Back's got it again. They bring it down to the 32-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Going to throw for it on third and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
They'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First play of the drive, they're set up at the 31. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Now, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Crucial play here. They go to the air. Catch made on the right side. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Kid Brewer Stadium, home to the Giant Killers, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. And Boone, North Carolina has really been excited for this matchup that we have in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a squad from the American, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Mountaineers will put total leather and we'll get started. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.